Hi everyone, it's Nancy here and I am back to share my week 4 project life with you. I'm sorry there's been a delay in getting these videos up. I've kind of finally caught up with other videos that I had that I needed to voice over. So these ones were made last week, so a week before, I don't know, they're more recent, let's just say that. And so I'm just going to be sharing with you my process. Again, I have edited this down, so I apologise if it is a little bit choppy, but I just wanted to share it to you. And I'm really loving Project Life, and I'm not caught up. I mean, we're now, when I'm recording this, it is the 10th of February, and I think I've done up to week 5, so I'm really happy with that. And yeah, I'm feeling okay about not necessarily being as caught up as I could. So there, I've just done my week card, and that is using a card from the Project Life kit from Studio Calico, and I really love it. I love all the little hearts and everything, and I did try and use a lot of those from the kit. I tried to use as many cards as I could. I have just received my February kit. That is a problem, like I said before, being in the UK. It does take, kind of a couple of weeks for it to get here. And often there is a themed card, so something that says February or January or something like that. So, that means, I kind of don't necessarily want to be caught up, because that will mean that, I'm then going to have cards lying around that I can't use. So, I'm now just working on this card, and I've used that little Monday tab, and that came from the embellishments in the Project Life kit. And I'm also using this Maggie Holmes tape. This is new to me. I brought this in the sale they had over at Hey Little Magpie. And I'd seen it and wasn't really that fussed by it. And then I think it was Emma sent me a package and used a little bit of it to stick it down, and I was like, ooh, it's like proper craft. I don't know why I didn't kind of look at it more, but it was like proper craft, and I really loved it, so I was like, yes, I need some of that. I've just pulled out that huge bag of sequins there, and you were just seeing me stick some of that down. And these labels also came in a kit, and I realised when I opened my package for February that these are actually a misprint. There were supposed to be things on the plain copper ones that they sent, so I've got another lot of those, which was a little bit annoying because I thought I've been really good and used them up, and now I've got another lot. So here I am just working on some of the smaller cards. This is a rather attractive picture of me. I have recently had to do a couple of sleep tests and stuff, and I am under a consultant at the hospital to hopefully try and get my sleep in some kind of order. And so you have to sleep with all the monitoring machines on, that are monitoring your heartbeat, your breathing, all loads of stuff like that, and it is the most uncomfortable way to sleep. You've got a monitor on your finger, monitoring your pulse, which has a glowing yellow light on. You've got a flashing green light on your chest. You've got tubes up your nose. How they ever expect you to sleep, I don't know. So I had to include this, and I'm just using my stamp set here that I've shown previously. It's just a cheap one that I brought from a supermarket here, and I've just put the little title, Sleep Tight, which I thought was quite funny because there was no way I was getting much sleep. And I have had to, I've got to go back because I don't think they necessarily got a very good reading. I was also coming down, my chest infection while I had to do this, so I'm not sure the results were that accurate. So I've just done that card, and then these were the little gold sort of bronzy banners that I then got another lot of because they were actually misprinted. But I do try and use, as I said, I try and use as many of them I could up, and then I get a whole nother lot. So here I'm just making another card up, and again I'm just using the simple technique of layering a couple of bits of washi tape, and that just to add some kind of uniformity across all the cards. So that card that I just shown previously, and this one is just showing some happy mail that I got that week, and I had a beautiful package from Emma, who sent me those wonderful thickers that I'd used in some videos. And also she sent me 2 gelatos, which was really cool. I've not played with those yet. And also had this wonderful package from Corey, full of wonderful treats and crafty bits from the States. So I was really lucky this week. And I have that Happy Mail stamp from Studio Calico, which I picked up again in the Hey Little Magpie sale. I have just put that January wood veneer on a card from the Studio Calico kit because I needed to get it used up, because there was no point me holding on to it. And so I did just stick that onto that card, and I'm happy that I've got it used up. And I'm really trying to use those sequins up, so I'm just adding a few of them to each of the cards as well. I apologise that I'm a little bit out of shot here. This is one of the Heidi Swap gold foil cards, and I'm just using this for my book card for this week. And this is just the card for the Gillian Anderson novel that I've read recently. If you do go back and look for my playlist, you will see my book review and my TBRs, and I'm really loving everyone's response to my book videos. It's really kind of making me feel good about getting back reading. Have been an atrocious reader this week, or this month, February so far, just because life has been pretty darn crazy. But I'm hoping to rectify that before the end of the month, because I've got so many books I want to read and just no motivation stroke time at the moment. So again, this is another book related one, just the Edgar Allan Poe book Black Cat. And I've just printed these images off the net, and I just, I like just adding, the images of the books. I think it's, a good way to look back visually and remember. Again, I've just used that stamp set, and rather than use my Chamel stamps to do the star rating, because I didn't really want, there was nowhere really for me to stamp on the cards. Sorry guys, my narration cut out there. As I was saying, I don't want to stamp the rating on here, so I am just using some wood veneer stars, and I really like how that works because I have used other stars and wood veneer on this page. So again, it just adds that consistency. Of course, as I said, I'm just adding sequins to each page as well. And this is the third one. I said I read 3 books. Well, one of them is a short story, the Edgar Allan Poe is a short story, but I read 3, so there is 3 book cards on this layout. And the way this is positioned, you'll see at the end of the video that these kind of like 2 cards about books are going to kind of be on opposite sides of the layout, the spread, and they work really well together. So I'm just sticking this down, and this is the first book in the Numbers trilogy, and I'm loving trying to get these thick issues up that I've had in my stash for quite a while, and they're pretty rubbish. They're like all falling off everywhere, so I'm glad to get them used up on, because thickers and rub-ons don't have a great life in my opinion. The adhesive and stuff rubs off, so they're not fab. So I've just gone through here looking for some more wood veneer stars that I can add. And now I'm just doing another couple of quick cards for that side. Here is my awesome new wig from Geisha Wigs. I did film a video wearing this. It is my first wig that you have to style to wear, and you can wear it in a number of ways. Normally I buy pre-styled wigs, but this one, there is so much freaking hair. It is amazing. You can have like a huge beehive, you can have it swept down, it's got dreads in it. Oh, it's amazing. It's actually based on a Lady Gaga wig, and Maria from Geisha Wigs actually had this one designed especially to her specifications. So it is just amazing, and I love it. So here's a photo of me styled it in one way. I had a video with it styled in a completely different way, and I just really love having that much hair to play with. It is amazing. So I actually wore this wig for a whole day at work, so they're very, very manageable. I did maybe need some wing mirrors because people did sneak up on me because there was so much hair. But I really, really love wearing it, so of course I wanted to document that. And the other card was just a picture of my niece and nephew. I do like to include TV and things I'm watching. And I got an email from Amazon Prime at the weekend of this week to just say you can watch Transparent for free. I don't subscribe to Amazon Prime or anything, so of course that, you know, initiated me having to sit and binge watch, and I really enjoyed this series, and so I'm just documenting that on this card. And again, this card is from the Studio Calico kit, even though it's got a Maggie Holmes design, I believe, on it. But I really love all the mixtures of patterns and colours you get on these cards. And again, just adding some sequins. So I really just love, you know, just adding that little sequin embellishment across the cards and across the whole spread, you know, spread as a whole. It really just adds something to it. So this is this card. I'm just finishing up the stamping. Sorry guys, my nation cut out again. Again, this is just a really simple card using the ones from Studio Calico. Just a little photo of some butterfly buns that my mum made me because I was feeling really poorly. And so this was just Sunday of me sitting around, and then she made some cakes. That's just what I'm recording on this card. So I'm now going to get cut to showing you the layout as a whole. So thank you very much guys for watching, and you'll see me in a minute. Bye! Hi everyone, it's Nancy, and I just wanted to show you my completed spread for week 4. Of course, it's always quite difficult to get that in the camera, but I absolutely love how this came out. I love the colour tones, I just love it all. And most of these cards were actually from the Studio Calico kits. I think there was these two which came from the Heidi swap. Other than that, it was all Studio Calico. So I'm just going to share these pages with you. I made a simple week card just using this heart background, and then this is, as I said, as an ironic card as well, because it wasn't a snow day at all. I wanted a snow day but didn't get a snow day, and this is an old wood veneer from Studio Calico. I have this huge bag of sequins that I've been trying to use up. Not trying to use up, but I just wanted to use them because they're so pretty. So I have those which I sprinkled around the layout. This next row, I've used this wood veneer that came with Studio Calico. I wasn't going to get to use it, so I made the decision to just put a little filler card in with that. Next we've got a little photo of my goodies from Corey, and then these two cards are talking about the sleep test that I had to do, and again that was Genius kind of thing, is again a little bit tongue-in-cheek. And I have used the wood veneer element throughout this. Here with this card is about my Happy Mail, and it relates to this card here, and I did use my new Studio Calico stamp. And again, some of these gold elements came from the On My Desk collection from Gossamer Blue. Again, this is a book card, and again, rather than using my stamp from Chamel, I've just used little wooden stars this time, just to tie in with the wood effect, because I hadn't done too much stamping on this, so I wanted to keep it quite simple, and I love this gold card here. And the way when I worked it as a whole layout, I put this one pointing down and then this one pointing up, so that just helped the two pages kind of work together. Oops. So these top two are just talking about the books I've done, and you've seen me before. I'll just print a little book cover there off of the internet, and I've alternated between the thickers and that stamp set. Again, I have another filler card on this side, and this is this one from the Studio Calico kits, and the colours worked in really well, so I'm really pleased at how that worked out, and this kind of relates to this photo in a way. And again, I'm picking up with the more wood veneers, and this is my niece and nephew. Next is the card about my amazing hair, and I really love how this came out, and that's a little diamond again pulled from that On My Desk collection. These bottom two cards, I really love it. I just love the sequins and how they add to it. And I did put quite a lot of embellishment on this card, but I really love how it works. And again, the photo placement on here was a little bit weird because the image that was on the card, but I have split my journaling over here. And I'm really loving how much journaling I am fitting on here. So, I mean, as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got 10 different cards with journaling on as well. So that's really fab. Love how it looks. Love how the sequins carry on throughout this whole pages. So I hope you've enjoyed this process video, and I'll be back with week 5 and some more videos late this week. Cheers. Bye.